Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Alam nyo ba? So guys, meron naman tayong bagong video na aalamin at itatakan ngayong araw nito. Ito'y galing kay MaxDev PH. Sabi nga dito, Philippine Army will receive donation of 22 K136 130mm Korean MLRS unit from South Korea. Totoo kaya to? Kung totoo to kasi yung parang na-vlog na rin natin to, yung Korean. So sana nga totoo to, di ba? Pero kung donation ha. Kasi parang ang na-vlog din natin yun isa to isa to sa mga magagandang ng MLRS ng South Korea kasi pwede mong i-change yung mga tube niya. Pwedeng rockets, missile, or combination, di ba? So pwede mong maraming missile capability ang pwede mong ilagay dito. Kaya isa to rin sa mga napupusuan ko. Napupusuan! Di ba? Na MLRS para sa ating Philippine Navy. Sa armed forces natin, di ba? Para sa ating Philippine Army. Isa to sa mga pwede pang air assets natin o pang air defense din, pwede rin pang anti-air warfare natin to, di ba? Kasi isa yan sa mga dapat i-priority natin, yung mga air assets natin, mga pang anti-air warfare, di ba? Kasi talagang yan ang unang ibabato sa atin ng kalaban, kaya kailangan marami rin tayong capability ng pang anti-air, di ba? Kung totoo to ibibigay sa atin donation, di ba? Good news to. Diba? Sino ba naman ang ayaw na mabigyan? Diba? Pero kung bibili naman, wala namang problema. Basta kasi low cost lang. Diba? Basta kaya ng budget natin. Why not? Diba? Kaya sana wag na tapesan pa ang ating budget. Hello? Wag na tapesan po. Kasi diba? Nagkukumahog kayo na gusto nyo parang gusto nyo na girahin yung China. Hindi naman natin kaya. Tapos tatapesan niyo yung budget. Paano tayo lalaban? Hihingi na lang lagi tayo ng tulong sa natin, sa maka-allied natin. Pero ang gera sa bang mangyayari dito. Hindi tayo kawawa. Hindi naman yung ka-allied natin ang gigirahin. Magpapadala lang sila dito ng army o gamitan. Pero ang gera sa atin. Hindi tayong kawawa talaga. Kaya wag niyong pangarapin mag-gera. Naku po. Sabihin natin matatapang tayo. Hindi natin paglalaban natin yan. Naku po. Ang daming madadamay. Ang gera wala namang yan. Hinahinat na mabuti yan. Diba? So maraming mapapahamak. Diba? Ang gera dito sa atin. Yun na magiging problema natin. Diba? Huwag nyo na pangarapin. Gusto na natin magkaroon ng mga kagamitan para pang depensa ka. Di ba? Kaya napapanahon talaga yan. Kasi dati mga dating administrasyon hindi hindi masyadong tuunan ng pansin ng ating military. Siguro yung panahon lang ni Marcos noon, medyo sobrang lakas na natin noon. Diba tayo lang yung may mga bagong kagamitan nun. Meron pa tayong sarili mga MLRS din, di ba? Bongbong rockets din, mga ganun. Pero nawala. Sa panahon lang ni Pangulong Digong, talagang nagkaroon ng full blast ng mga pagbili sa Horizon 2 ng mga kagamitan pang army. Diba? So iba, ngayon pa lang din dumarating. Diba? Pero at least, diba, may pinocure. Napakarami nga So sana yung every natin, presidente, diba? Tutukan din to. Diba? Kasi nga kailangan natin, hindi naman natin kailangan ng marami. Kailangan natin lang na matipensahan at hindi na tayo mabuli ng ganun-ganun na. Kasi nakikita ng China, kabuli-buli tayo dahil alam nila wala pa sa kalagkingan ng mga army nila o mga armaments nila ang meron tayo. Diba? Kaya kailangan every year madagdagan din. Diba? Para masabi natin uy, huwag nyo na kaming ganyan at pwede na kaming lumaban sa inyo kahit pa paano. Diba? So, pero at least, diba? Huwag naman lumaban. depensahan na lang natin yung ating bansa. Diba? Pero kung makakaano tayo, opensa rin tayo, why not? Siyempre, hindi naman kailangan ganun ha. Puro lang tayo depensa, opensa rin, diba? Pero ito, good news na goods talaga to ha. At good news din kung talagang mangyayari to. At kailan kaya masasabi kaya dito sa video na to? Tara na nga, panoorin na natin. Kuryo. Yan kasi yung gusto ko dyan eh, diba? Ang daming missile, ang daming tubes, diba? Kaya sabi ko kanina, pwede mong iba-iba yung mga tubes niya. Pwedeng rockets, pwedeng missiles, pwedeng combination, diba?
In a significant development that marks an important step forward for the Philippine Army and Philippine Marine Corps, there has been notable progress regarding the transfer of K-136 Koryong 130mm Multiple Launch Rocket Systems, MLRS, and accompanying ammunition. Recently, the Department of Budget and Management, DBM, of the Philippines allocated 21 million Philippine pesos for logistics expenses associated with the transfer of these advanced systems, along.
So yun naman ang magagastusin natin, diba? Yung pag-donate na nila, tayo na yung pag-transfer dito yung mga kailangan gagastusin. Ang transportation yan, papunta dito sa ating bansa, tayo na ang gagastos niya, malamang syempre, diba? Kaya namang sila pa magdala dito. May nangyayari namang din ganun, pero syempre, yun na yung contribution din natin, di ba? Na tayo nang kumuha doon, tayo na mag-deliver dito. O sila, kung hindi deliver nila, tayo na magbayad ng transportation yun. Pero kung may inalat na silang pera para sa transportation, para totoo nga. Di ba? 21 million, if I'm not mistaken. Di ba? Siguro sa barko lang naman tinalagay din to. Di ba? 22 units, ha? Dami nun. Pero yun nga, kaya sabi ko, kulang pa yun. Kung makikita natin yung ating, di ba? Nagaling ko lang to. Ayan. So, may west side ng ating bansa. Yan. Lalagay natin yung mga yan. Kasi pang depensa natin yan. Diba? Katulad ng mga anti-air warfare natin, ng mga guns, mga Bofors natin, or anything na pwede nating ilagay dyan, pang depensa, lagay din na natin.
Along with their essential ammunition, to the Philippines. The K-136 Koryong MLRS and its associated ammunition are reportedly being donated by the South Korean government as part of a bilateral defense cooperation agreement between South Korea and the Philippines. However, the Philippines will bear the costs of logistics, repair, training, and other related expenses to ensure the smooth integration of these systems into the Philippine military's arsenal. This
Okay na yun. Diba? Sobrang tipid na natin. Matipid na rin yung kahit paano, kahit yung sa logistics, yung training, repair. Okay na yun. Diba? Kaya hindi naman natin gumalaw-galaw din at gumastos din dyan. Diba? Bigay na nga donation na nga Gusto nyo lahat ng donate na. Kaya may contribution din tayo dyan para wala naman din sila masabi sa atin.
Transfer represents a significant upgrade to the Philippine Army and Marine Corps artillery capabilities, as the K-136 Koryong is a highly effective weapon system that can deliver powerful rocket artillery fire over long distances. The Philippines' receipt of these systems also reflects a growing defense partnership between the two nations, particularly in the context of regional security dynamics in Southeast Asia. The Philippine Army, which will be the primary beneficiary of the K-136 Koryong systems, is expected to receive a total of 3 batteries of the MLRS. Each battery consists of multiple launchers and the necessary logistical support to operate them effectively. The Philippine Marine Corps, which also plays a critical role in the defense of the archipelago, is set to receive 1 battery of the MLRS, further enhancing their ability to conduct precision artillery strikes in coastal and inland areas. One of the key requirements set forth by the South Korean government before the transfer of the MLRS and rockets could take place was the completion of an ammunition storage facility by the Philippine Army. This facility is designed to securely store the 130mm rockets that will be used with the Koryong MLRS. In line with this requirement, the Philippine Army has successfully completed the construction of this storage facility, ensuring that it meets the necessary standards for safety and security. This milestone was crucial in obtaining the green light for the shipment of the MLRS and ammunition to the Philippines. The K-136 Corion system is a highly regarded weapon in the realm of multiple launch rocket systems. Manufactured in South Korea, it has proven its effectiveness in a variety of military applications, including offensive operations, area suppression, and fire support for ground troops. The system is capable of launching 130mm rockets with various warheads, such as high explosive, incendiary, and cluster munitions, making it a versatile and potent addition to the Philippine military's artillery capabilities. In terms of logistics, the 21 million Philippine pesos released by the DBM will cover the cost of transporting the K-136 Coriong MLRS and ammunition from South Korea to the Philippines, as well as any associated repair and maintenance costs. It will also fund training programs to ensure that Philippine Army and Marine Corps personnel are proficient in operating and maintaining the new systems. This will likely involve both South Korean and Philippine military experts.
Kaya ko lang, ito ba yun? Korean ba yun? Ano yung pulse? Yung sinasabi kong pwede mong combination ng rockets and missiles. Nakalimutan ko eh. Pero kung hindi naman, pero at least, diba? Okay na rin. Diba? Kasi, mayroon na tayong ganyang Koryo. So, dagdag talaga sa ating air assets, anti-air assets natin, diba? Pero yung, parang pulse ata nga yung sinasabi ko, PULS ng South Korea, yung pwedeng combination ng rockets or ano. So guys, kung wrong ako correct me if I'm wrong na lang guys, mga idolo.
Working together to provide the necessary training, which will include operating the launchers, maintaining the systems, and understanding the different types of ammunition and their specific applications. The addition of the K-136 Coriong MLRS to the Philippine military's arsenal will significantly bolster the nation's defense capabilities, particularly in terms of long-range fire support. The ability to deliver powerful rocket artillery strikes across large distances will enhance the Philippines' deterrence capabilities, making it more difficult for potential adversaries to launch successful attacks against its territories. Furthermore, the MLRS provides the Philippine military with a flexible and scalable solution for responding to various security threats, from local insurgencies to potential conflicts with foreign nations. The K-136 Coriong systems will also improve the operational readiness of the Philippine Army and Marine Corps, as they will now have access to advanced artillery systems that can support both conventional and irregular warfare operations. In addition to their military applications, these systems can also be used for humanitarian purposes, such as providing fire support during natural disasters or assisting in counter-terrorism operations. As the transfer process moves forward, the Philippine Army and Marine Corps will continue to prepare for the integration of these new systems into their operational structures. The construction of the ammunition storage facility is a critical step, but there will also be ongoing efforts to ensure that the military personnel are fully trained in using the MLRS and that the necessary infrastructure is in place to support its long-term operation. The significance of this transfer cannot be overstated, as it reflects a deepening of defense ties between South Korea and the Philippines. Over the past few years, both nations have strengthened their military cooperation, particularly in areas such as maritime security, counter-terrorism, and humanitarian assistance. The provision of the K-136 Coriong MLRS further solidifies this partnership and underscores the importance of regional stability and security. The growing relationship between South Korea and the Philippines also serves as a reminder.
Ilang batteries pa? Nakalagay kasi dito, the Philippine Army will receive 3 batteries and the Marine Corps will get 1. This partnership enhances the Philippines' defense capability and strengthens ties between the two nations. So 3 batteries and 1 lang sa Marine Corps. Ba't kasi nakalagay dito? Donation of 22. Philippine Army will receive donation of 22 K-136. 22. Medyo gulo. Pero kung ilan man yan, okay na rin tayo dyan, di ba? 3 batteries lang para sa ating Philippine Army, sa ating Marine Corps, isa-isa. Diba? At least, diba, mayroon na tayong dagdag natin MLRS. Yun naman yung importante. Diba? Kaya goods na goods tayo dyan. Tanggalin ko na lang yung 22 sa description. Diba? Para maiba naman.
Of the strategic importance of Southeast Asia in global security considerations. As the region faces an increasingly complex security environment, characterized by tensions in the South China Sea, territorial disputes, and the rise of non-state actors, the need for stronger military capabilities and partnerships is more apparent than ever. By providing the Philippines with advanced artillery systems such as the K-136 Koryong MLRS, South Korea is not only enhancing the defense capabilities of its regional partner but also contributing to the broader security architecture of Southeast Asia. This type of
diba? Kahit na nagkakagulo din sa South Korea, at least pero diba, natutuloy pa rin mga ganitong project para sa atin. Diba? Goods na goods pa rin talaga tayo.
Cooperation is essential for ensuring peace and stability in the region, as it helps to deter aggression, build confidence among nations, and foster greater interoperability between military forces. The transfer of the K-136 Koryong 130mm MLRS and ammunition to the Philippine Army and Marine Corps represents a major advancement in the Philippines' defense capabilities. With the DBM's release of 21 million Philippine pesos for logistics, the completion of the ammunition storage facility, and the forthcoming delivery of the MLRS, the Philippines is poised to strengthen its military forces and enhance its ability to respond to a range of security challenges. This move reflects the growing defense partnership between the Philippines and South Korea, and it highlights the importance of international cooperation in addressing the security concerns of the region. As the Philippines continues to modernize its military, the K-136 Koryong systems will serve as a vital asset in ensuring the country's defense preparedness and regional stability.
So yun, kung ilan yung ibibigay sa atin ng South Korea, kailangan magpasalamat tayo sa kanila, di ba? Kasi at least dagdag ito sa ating MLRS capability, sa ating air assets capability o anti-air assets. Air assets din, di ba? Kasi talagang malaking tulong to sa atin. At tingnan na lang natin the future. Ilan ba talaga? Kasi nakalagay ng 3 batteries for the Army and 1 battery for our kung 3 batteries parang isang hindi pa rin naabot ng 22. Nakalagay kasi dito 22. O ano pa lang yun, first delivery pa lang siguro. Hindi sa 21 million nga inilabas para sa delivery niya, diba? Di ba natin sure kasi hindi naman nawagit masyado So kung kung ilan man yan, goods na goods pa rin tayo dyan. Thankful pa rin tayo sa South Korea kasi isa sila sa mga patuloy na sumusuporta sa atin para na mapalakas pa ang ating military assets, di ba, mga idolo. And thank you po. So abang-abangan na lang natin guys, at least meron ng future itong ating pagkuha ng Koryong MLRS, diba? Kasi matagal na natin itong hindi na vlog at yun nga, nagawa na yung facility para sa mga ammunition, safety ng ammunition, at least diba, magpo-proceed na to donation ng South Korea. Siyempre, kailangan naman nila talagang maging safe yung mga ammunition, di ba? Bago nila i-deliver yan, na may paglalagyan. Para at least, di ba? Pagka-deliver nila, doon na ilalagay agad. Di ba? Kaysa wala pa tayong facility kung saan lang natin ilalagay. Kasi, ako po, mga rockets pa naman yan, or missiles naman din yan. Ako po, malaking yan. Dapok sa atin yan kung may karoon ng problema sa facility. Di ba? Na hindi tama at hindi secure. May mangyayari pa tayo yan. At least, yun ang naging requirements ng South Korea para yun nga, may deliver na talaga nila ang Koryong, mga idolo. So yan, abang-abangan na lang natin to guys kung ano pa mga update regarding dito sa Koreong natin at least parang may brighter future na tayo sa ating mga MNRs, diba? At least to parang nakikita natin na totoo, diba? So siguro abangan din lang natin yung pag-deliver dito sa ating bansa at ipa-vlog din natin yan. So maraming salamat kay Max Dev PH sa kanyang video. Huwag niyo pong kalimutan na mag-subscribe po sa kanya at ilalagay ko po sa description down below ang full video na to pati kanyang YouTube channel. Mag-subscribe kayo sa kanya. At syempre rin po, huwag niyo po kalimutan na mag-subscribe din sa aking channel. Hit niyo po yung notification bell at yung like button. At huwag niyo rin po kalimutan na i-follow din po ako sa aking Facebook page na alam niyo ba mga idol. So guys, dito na po tayo nagtatapos. Maraming salamat sa lahat. Ingat po tayo lagi and God bless us all. Bye-bye.